Siobhan, are you okay?
What the hell kind of question is that? My husband's off on a drug binge somewhere. He's probably OD'd himself by now, for all I know. And why? Because you couldn't be bothered to pick up the phone and call me, Lucky's wife, and tell me that he was in trouble.
That's my call to make, and Lucky asked me not to.
Well, Lucky probably doesn't even remember his own name. And why would you even talk to him when he's in that condition? You're a nurse, for God's sake.
That's why I went to the hospital to get the medicine. I was trying to help him.
You don't give a damn about helping Lucky. You want him dependent on you. That way he could never completely cut you out of his life. He'd be the most important woman in his life, the mother of his child, the keeper of his addiction, and I'd be where? Back in Ireland? Stuck in a morgue? Yeah, that sounds more like it.
I don't have time for this. Lucky could be having a heart attack somewhere. He was pumped with stuff that I don't know what it is, and I need to get him this medicine.
Somebody does.
What the hell does that mean?
Oh, I don't care. I'll tell whoever I have to about what happened. I will shout it at the top of my lungs that Lucky's back on drugs if it means getting him home safe.
I'm not gonna let that happen.
I wasn't asking your permission.
Siobhan, can you hear me? Siobhan. Okay. Hey, can you feel me touching your legs? Can you feel this?
Oh, cool.
Okay, all right, that's good. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of here. We need your help. Siobhan, you need to stay with me, all right? I want to get you up. No, Siobhan,
why don't you just leave me? The warehouse was empty. No one would have found me. You would have had Lucky all to yourself.
Listen to me. You hit your head. You have a concussion. You need to stay awake. Keep talking, okay? All right?
We both know how it would end. What was it that I said on the roof? But when I was dying.
Siobhan, come on, don't do this. You gotta stay with me, okay? Siobhan, open your eyes. Come on. Open your eyes. You can't die, please. Don't die on me.
You want me dead.
What? No. No, that is not true. I don't.
Of course it's true. That's why you pushed me down the stairs.
That is not what happened. You fell by accident. I did not push you.
Oh, it's always an accident with you. At least have the guts to admit. That you want me dead.
No, Siobhan? Hey, Siobhan? Siobhan, can't you go any faster?
We'll get there.
Siobhan! Jason, look out!
What? Nobody's gonna welcome me home? To reach out and touch someone, you could have just picked up the phone. Scoping out the place for anything in particular? Maybe I like the view of the water from up here. Well, I can arrange for something closer, like say from the bottom. Now, the Pops is looking for a place for a greenhouse, but I don't think this is big enough. Yeah, this sure is big enough for your new drug operation, all right? Be careful how you answer. Who says I gotta answer? Well, if you're denying any involvement with the Trujillos as far as this drug ring, that means you're saying that your father's running the whole operation, right? And you're not. That means he's gonna have to be dealt with. If you're trying to leverage me by threatening my father, please, by all means, take him, do whatever the hell you want with him. Saves me the trouble of having him sent back to Pentonville myself. The lack of loyalty does not surprise me, Johnny. Loyalty? No, I like to think of it as maybe a limited conditional attachment. See, my sister's gone thanks to you guys, so I really got nobody left that I give a damn about, nothing to lose, whereas you're kind of the opposite. Brenda skipped town with her son, but you still got plenty of little sonnies running around here. Are you stupid enough to threaten my family to my face, Johnny? Are you stupid enough to actually do something about it? I'm just stating the obvious, that you have attachments, or should I say, liabilities. You're digging yourself real deep here, Johnny. I'm just stating the facts. You've been down this road with me before, right? You've accused the wrong guy. You assumed that I harmed Michael, and you were wrong. You assumed the worst of Christina, and it almost got her killed. You know what you did? I know that Christina pushed your buttons, and you got a lot of them, and she knows that. And despite all that, I still brokered a truce with you. I'm sorry, I don't see the point. The point is you were wrong about me before. You accused the wrong guy before, just like you're doing right now. Sonny, it's not my fault that Brenda skipped town with Jax. It had nothing to do with me. I mean, that's why you're so upset, right? Why you're itching for a fight? Because he didn't get to stick it to him one more time? You're not going to be able to stick it to me either. It had nothing to do with me, like I said. But I will guarantee, if you make the mistake of making this personal between us, it's going to be a downfall. And yours is going to be your daddy. Between our families, put a leash on your father. I got a leash on him. Then you know about the drug business. Look, from what I hear, these drugs are legitimate prescription drugs, cross-the-border stuff. And you know what? I don't see anything wrong with a little redistribution amongst the market. Those meds go right into the hands of young kids. Oh, the high and mighty Sonny Corinthos has spoken. The squeaky clean empire of Sonny Corinthos. Remind me again how you got your start. It was a strip club, yeah? Yeah. Right. I can't imagine any of those kids were dancing high, let alone anything that you supplied them. Johnny, that was ages ago. Why bring it up now? We're talking about right now. You run bonds, right? I do run bonds, and I don't try to be somebody else who I'm not. You're being a hypocrite by trying to rewrite history. The only reason you got a problem with these drugs now is because your kids are out there. You're worried they're going to work their way into the hands of them. I don't know. Did he just mention my kids? You know, and I feel bad for them. I really do feel bad for those kids, especially Michael, because I've been where he is. That's why I've made allowances, why I've upheld my end of the truce. Okay. You know what? You keep running your damn mouth. Do you run it the same way when there's water gulping out of it? Oh, now look who's making. You think you're in charge, Johnny? But you're the keeper of nothing. I am the keeper of balance, Sonny. If anything happens to me, anarchy. That's what you're gonna get. Is that what you want? Go ahead. Throw me over the edge, off me. I don't give a damn, but have fun with the free-for-all between the 5 families that'll destroy everything you and I and everybody else has ever worked for. Not to mention your personal liabilities. You need me, Sonny. Not to mention you need to chill the hell out. We'll see, Johnny. We'll see about a lot of things, Johnny. A lot of things, huh? Like how many? Yeah, a lot. What, like 5? Not a lot, 8. As long as it ain't 9.
Surprise! It was a real pain getting that thing in here. It took 5 ex-cons and a crane, and I even found this little old German guy to tune it. He's a real craftsman, but it was worth every penny just to see the look on your face.
Is this a bribe, Pop?
It's a gift.
What, you were suddenly hit by pangs of paternal generosity?
Yeah, I get pangs. I didn't expect an outpouring of gratitude, John, but some small acknowledgement, maybe a simple thank you.
Still searching for the proper response, I guess.
Like I never gave you anything?
Not with any strings attached, no. Something being in it for you? Are you afraid that I'm gonna make good on my threat to have your ass shipped back to Penville?
I try to do something nice for my son, and this is the thanks I get.
Let's talk about what you're trying to do, huh? Let's talk about drugs.
The only drugs I'm involved in are for my cholesterol and the ones that are supposed to keep me on an even mental keel.
You think I'm playing?
If I was involved in something substantial, you really think I could get it by you?
You try to hide it.
Yeah, take it easy, John. I'm an old man. Things are a lot more brittle. You're messing up my favorite shirt. You make a generous gesture, your kid tries to kill you.
I'm just returning the favor.
Oh, you gotta bring that up now and spoil the moment? It was so long ago.
Well, you act like you were late picking me up from school. You fired a gun at me.
You were out of control when you were younger. You needed handling like some circus animal.
That came later. After I realized the kind of circus that I was born into. See, I know you're getting a little older and details are a little fuzzy these days, so let me clear it up for you because I remember every detail. My mother begging you not to harm me. You accusing her of coddling me and making me soft.
I was upset. I had a temper back then. High blood pressure. The meds messed me up.
And she paid with her life for it.
And I paid for it every day. It drove me crazy. What do you want from me?
Answers. Huh? This prescription drug thing? You stealing them from hospitals, doing downgrade turnarounds?
Who told you that? Corinthos? He's always trying to make trouble, cause a rift. You're too smart to believe that crap.
No, this was your big plan all along, wasn't it? The one you've been talking about that you were going to unleash when Sonny was distracted with Brenda?
Distracted? She dumped him. Well, good for her. You know, for a guy who fancies himself such a player, Sonny really doesn't seem to know how to keep a woman.
The plan, Pop. The drugs.
Deniability is a beautiful thing. It's like music to my ears.
I didn't ask for an analysis on Sonny's love life. I want to know the extent of our involvement in this prescription drug operation.
Come on, play me a song. Play me something by one of those dead people you like. Indulge that deep artistic temperament.
You're lucky that I have an outlet, that I'm inspired by those dead people, because what else would I do with this frequent urge to squeeze your windpipe until it snaps?
Man, all that tension, John. That's a lot of tension. You need to get rid of it. Come on, take this baby for a ride. Tickle those virgin ivories.
You're still not giving me answers.
You want to run things? You run things. Just give an old man a hobby, a little something on the side.
Oh, what, like trading in prescription narcotics?
Like taking down Corinthos. There, another gift for you. That's 2 gifts.
You break the peace, I break you. That's a promise.
When Sonny's dead, you can play him a nice dirge.
And leave Michael alone, huh?
Michael is not in my equation. Word of honor.
You know, I finally restore some order after all the messes that you've made. I don't want you screwing up the balance. Stick to your roses.
It's orchids now. And I'm upset because you're not paying attention, and after all I've done.
All you've done is create mayhem and death.
You know, you need a nice girl, a good woman, what do you call it, a muse.
Yeah, women don't have a long shelf life in our family.
Good thing for you. Otherwise, some stinking sibling would be taking you out for the power position. You want balance, John? Put a ball on your nose. I'm looking to give you power.
Give me? Or give yourself, huh?
Supply and demand, John.
Drugs kill people, Pop.
No. People use drugs to kill themselves. It's weakness. Addiction is a weakness. And weakness is an addiction. I take action, John. I make things happen. I provide. I give. And to give, you have to take. That's the balance. And the more you take, the closer you get to the top. Now, do you want to be on top, John? Or do you want to roll around like a little ball of crap in a rat hole? I get things done, John. What do you do?